My father used to tell me I was nothing more than worthless, a stupid motherfucker that would live without a purpose. Put my thoughts up on the page so I can try to prove them wrong. And every time I write a song I reminisce about the pain that I'm repressing in my brain, so I don't have to feel alone. And I've been living with depression, so I wonder how this shit really begins. I'm comfortable with the thoughts and vision, and now it is. I've been working on this record for a minute, still I feel like nothing that I do is good enough. My insecurities are creeping in, so they will seep into the music. Ain't it funny when other people see your pain as I'm using, abusing many appeal, and I'm in the way I feel, to the point that my reality's the farthest thing from real. The only thing I ever needed was a little piece of love, and I couldn't find that in people, so I was seeking in drugs, and I wanted to be the greatest. Instead I'm facing the truth, but the fact of the matter is that I'm losing it. What's the use? And I know I'm sounding repetitive, like a luster for living. I pray that I've been forgiven. I say it in syncopation for sinners to get this in a minute. Critical acclaim to explain it, it wasn't evident. A premonition of my early death, I make it prevalent. My level and confessing that if I was down and out, I can't sell my soul to be relevant. Got abandoning around, like fuck, I'm finally free. I'm ignoring all of my problems. I said I bury them deep, but I'm actually terrified, and my paranoia was verified, cause I just realized I don't wanna make it to 25. A suicidal psychopath, schizophrenic kind of God is looking for your empathy, hoping that you'll remember me. The message I provided collided within the melody of metamorphosis and religion, giving debauchery, the resurrection of a savior coming out of Nazareth, where you can catch a laceration and a crucifixion. Under one condition, you make the decision, moving like a sin in my position, living at the bottom, wishing I was with it, couldn't tell the difference. I'm tired of giving the false repentance, my faith in the book that was written by other people that probably wrote with agendas, so every word was intended for anyone who will follow attention. I got a testament, it's like the book of Mark, and I'm sparking a revolution. My story a revelation, amazing. I'd rather save it, debated everything on my mind while I was taking the mental picture and pacing. My train of thought is evasive and fading within my memories from a deadly addiction of always staying sedated and claiming I wanna make it another more than a follower. No apologies for it, I'm forcing my fucking happiness. Don't know what I believe in, I'm seething and barely breathing, mistaking the positivity, the possibility that I'll be saying is like a fallacy. I got a way to go and I'm showing you people gradually. I've been imagining a better life and then I contradict the consequence of feeling like a loser with no confidence. And I've been all alone, I'm trying to find the source and end the peace. I suffocate the beat until the flow has been consumed. I strangulate that motherfucker to the tone and turning out the ruin. And if I'm being honest, I think I'm losing my passion. I'm passing on opportunities, giving it to distractions. The problem that I've been having is all of it's a facade. It's quantity over quality, profit over the product and shit. If it makes $1, who gives a fuck if it's garbage? We'll get it radio playing and that'll make it a classic. And take a nigga with talent is about as big as a grain. It's hard to put him on the pedestal. He'll eventually catapult. The perpetual force of the action was so distracting. They forgot that motherfucker was never decent. And rapping derivatives of the past, and there ain't nobody original, but niggas stealing styles and never giving their credit. Accepting that shit's pathetic. A hypothetical ponderance. I put it on the paper for people. I'm being honest with abolishing a novice. A murdering is accomplice. A complicated affair with a notorious hindrance. These habitual liars supplying a lot of ignorance. It's all about an image, so everyone's irresponsible. And if you got a positive message, then it's impossible to overcome the current plight. A rap combating obstacles are logical. To think that the future is looking brighter when money comes in the plate, and the vision will get distorted, cause you was forcing the feeling by acting out of your character. You lost your sense of pride and societal that embarrass your bad at making it now while you coming up from the rubble. Refuse to be interrupted, no need for an introduction. My shit is really disgusting, it's different and impeccable, intelligent and non-respectable. You're susceptible to this lyrical giant, a tyrant acting defiant. I'd rather do this alone, so motherfucking alliance aligning with preservation. The practice my dedication by defecating the delicate, relegated with delegates to giving rigor mortis, supported within a deficit, celebrated the reverence, televising my decadence from years of destitution. The resolutions are relevant, it's got it to the point where I can see that nothing's really all. It's leaving me appalled and I'm embarrassed. I will get involved, a mental regression, for I have yet to evolve. Gotta find a spot to put my aggression before I'm gone. But the pain that I feel has lasted so long, so by the end of this song I pray I find my desire, cause I'm refusing to fake, and I'd rather fall to retire. So my generation remedial, I really can't believe this shit is happening. Any lie, I'm surrounded by fucking geniuses, and you gotta be kidding. The only thing I was meant to be, the dopest motherfucker that people will probably never see. And if I never make it, then I'm fulfilling the prophecy. Everything that I write has been centered around my honesty.
the back of my time, fishing through the city phone lines. Suddenly, friendly, till my back's out of line. Who today will get knocked off? And who controls all the chalk talk? Will they let you see?
Yeah. Fuck my life, that's how I feel when I wake up. I don't see no light inside the tunnel of mine. My girl just left, I guess that we're gonna break up. I just busted the fuck around with some other guy. My homies wanna go and kick it, maybe some other time. I'm dead broken, gotta work another double today. My car broke down, I told trucking away. My boss don't really give a fuck, he wrote me up cause I'm late. He gon' fuck around and end up getting punched in the face. But I gotta control my temper cause I wanna get paid. For this restaurant, I wanna set it ablaze and take my own life. I do it if I wasn't afraid that I would live. So fuck slitting my wrist, cause if I was dumb enough to commit, I would use a gun. Gloomy getting drunk in my room for months. I know my parents on my river said they lose a song. What if I would've done my homework like my sister then? I would've graduated college like my brother did. And got a house the size of my little cousin's crib. But I complained and blamed it on the drugs I did. And now my pockets always empty cause my storm begins. It's sloppy drunk again, begin to punch a kick. A bunch of holes in the wall, taking off the trip, but to the dark side. Anybody coming with? I said, life just ain't that fun to me. Everything around me's crumbling. If you feel the same, then come with me. Cause misery loves company. I said, everybody seems so bubbly. Does anybody feel as bummed as me? If you do, then come with me. Cause misery loves company. 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 Fuck these new ports cause I can afford them. I'm sick and tired of all my homies homies wanting to bum one. It's funny that they use the word bum, cause if I don't come up soon rapping, I'ma probably become one. I feel like people talk behind my back where I come from. If they supported me, I'd be a rat like a one-ton. But every time I stumble upon some critic, they call me fat and ugly. Why the fuck I let some dumb kid on the internet piss me off this much? I just did, disgusted like I lost my touch. They don't realize how many lies overstate my fate. Rise on this, give me some props for once. But when they see me, they gon' wish I had on boxing gloves. Cause I everybody like I'm some obnoxious drunk. Came in the shotguns that I'm like shawty fat in the pot. The Trump video, here we go, we lost it. Run, no sunshine, it's gone. Can't find no way in the dark. Laying in the bed, awake up, praying to God. Please show me a better way to make it. I'm lost. I thought I found her in my lady, but she breaking my heart. Just entertaining the thought that she is gone for good. It's hard to put on a happy face and just forget. So I pop me a pill, taking up the trip, but to the dark side. Anybody coming with me say life just ain't that fun to me. Everything around me's crumbling. If you feel the same, then come with me. Cause misery loves company. I said everybody seems so bubbly. Does anybody feel as bummed as me? If you do, then come with me. Cause misery loves company. 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 Dear Lord, is it really all in my head? Lately I've been thinking I'd be better off dead. I tell my girlfriend she think I'm playing night bet. One day she gon' find me dead in our bed. I'm pathetic, I led all this little shit bother me. And I don't mean to be a baby, but I bottle it inside of me. Until I kinda think that I am suicidal. When society will be a little better minus me. And I don't think that anyone will really miss me when I'm gone. My lady, she can go and suck as many dicks she want. My family photos will be normal now without me in them. And my friends don't have to talk behind my back and try to front like they want me to make it when I know they really don't. They just wanna see me broke unless I can take them with. So they can get the free ride. I'm trying to make a grip on the sweat and the tears that I put in trying to rap. I just signed a record deal. Why the fuck am I so pissed? Maybe I'm just scared, I'ma fail and I'm stale. That these industry people don't wanna give me no props. Cause on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm a 12 by myself in the room with the bottle getting drunk. Shit, unhealthy, my liver is adding up again. But fuck that, I'm a truck and taking up the trip, but to the dark side. Anybody coming with me? Life just ain't that fun to me. Everything around me's crumbling. If you feel the same, then come with me. Cause misery loves company. I said everybody seems so bubbly. Does anybody feel as bummed as me? If you do, then come with me. Cause misery loves company. 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 Company loves company.
Here's another new song. Wherever we go, we'll never be lost. Some follow the compass road, some follow the cross. Me and follow roads compulsively till sirens cut me off. Then I wander, eyes closed, just following song. This river's a hymnal and the leaves are applause. The trees are whispers with the wind pulling their arms. Hold still and listen, your hand on my heart. If you need them, these beacons will lead you back to the start. Yeah, no, I can see these words and bubble your bottom stood. That path is beating good for the beat of all that wanna do it. Old rope, old hope, let the brave will scrape your skin. Scars are storybooks, blood will wash away your sins. Now let that sun slip, now let that moon rise. Follow with no footsteps, listen for the true God. With a portrait upon pretty blue eyes that claim it to flipper, or your sister finally fall back to life. Follow me tonight, I'll show you what it's like to be alive. I know, seems like we're out now. We see the secrets, we know the unknown. Know the unknown, know the unknown. Stay close, and girl, just be strong. We can follow this river right back to your home. Back to your home, back to your home. Palace in the side, 100 years before this, packing up supplies, preparing for the long trip that they may not survive. And many of them know this. They would rather die than to leave the question open. So this is why we try. Bet it all on hopeless. I swim against the tide until every bone is broken. Sinking ship is still a ship, no captain spoke the old until the crew is fluid, cold left and silent beneath the ocean. Set sail without an anchor. I count a paw that never stops. Anchor's just a coffin there, waiting for the hammer drop. Holds you by the ankles to the bolts until the echo is just able to be able to slip out from under the devil's thumb. Keep your anchors. My homeless swimmer had his home. Coast Guard for the label, and love notes from the Madison. Blessed are the baby, the lonely or the static one. Every trip that's confirmation, this world is just ravishing. I know. Seems like we're all lost, but we see the secrets, know the unknown, know the unknown. No, seems like we're all lost, your home, back to your home, back to your home. And now seems like we're all lost. We can follow this river back home, river back home, river back home. Oh, 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 oh.
Everybody off on my blood, everybody want my percent. I don't wanna stop going off, I don't wanna stop talking shit. They just wanna take what is mine. How much more can you get? I already know what they want, I already know what they spend. Nowadays I think like a loner, while they're looking for blood. I'm about to get what they own, gonna get back what they stole. Let me talk to the fans, every time I walk in the door. They just wanna take my advance, but I won't stop till they know. Walk with me now. When I retaliate, you gotta know. The more you sweet revenge, the pain and suffering will come to those when they're getting back. Such a sweet I bet they won't stop till I quit. I bet they won't leave till I go. Ain't gonna hurt me a bit. One monkey won't stop the show. I've been through dirt and sand, traveled to foreign lands, been to hell and come back. I ain't gonna go there again. Well, I wanna cause me to trip. Well, I wanna see me take a fall. They wanna get something for nothing. Wanna see me jumping and running. Let me talk to the fans. Never gonna stop doing this till I'm deep in the ground. I'm way too far to get in. Walk with me now. When I retaliate, you gotta know. The more you sweet revenge, the pain and suffering will come to those when they're getting back. Such a sweet
anxious attention, dismissive apprehension. Don't waste your time on coffins today. When we decline from the confines of our mind, don't waste your time on coffins today. Don't you see their bodies burning, desolate and full of yearning, dying of anticipation, choking from intoxication? Don't you see their bodies burning? I want you to be left behind those empty walls. Don't you to see from behind those empty walls? Your empty walls. When we decline from the confines of our mind, don't waste your time on coffins today. Don't you see their bodies burning, desolate and full of yearning, dying of anticipation, choking from intoxication? Don't you see their bodies burning? I want you to be left behind those empty walls. Don't you to see from behind those empty walls? Want you to be left behind those empty walls. I taught you to see from behind those empty walls. From behind those empty walls. From behind those empty walls. The walls. From behind those empty walls. From behind those empty walls. From behind those empty walls. The walls. Don't you see their bodies burning? Don't you see their bodies burning? I want you to be left behind those empty walls. Don't you to see from behind those empty walls? Want you to be left behind those empty walls. I taught you to see from behind those empty walls. From behind those empty walls. From behind those fucking walls. From behind those goddamn walls. Those walls. Those walls.
Like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. So I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck dirty hell. Immortal Technique. We got guns too, nigga. Killer Mike. Fuck Terminator, nigga. Brother Ali. Fuck Rambo. No. Yeah. Yeah. The ghetto is like a prison with invisible bars. No matter where you at, it always follow you where you are. And it's hard out there for a pimp to get out of, but it's harder for the hooker that he beat the shit out of. I got niggas underground in the Confederate States, ironically running from slavery that prison creates. So I never hate on the South, I respect their vision. I just hate on niggas that promote Samboism and white execs that love love to see us in that position. They reflect the stereotypes of America's vision. They want us dancing, cooning and hollering. Only respect us for playing sports and modeling. More than racism, it's stay in your placism. All people are trapped in practical black facism. So fuck a civil war between the North and the South. It's between field niggas and slaves that are stuck in the house.
Civil war for the soul of a nation. This is a struggle to save civilization. Demonstrations overthrowing the occupation. The annihilation of mental colonization. Civil war for the soul of a nation. We fight for the future of our civilization. Destroy the corrupt government organizations. Trying to survive cultural assassination.
Crip niggas, blood niggas, essays, Asians. Why the fuck we born with each other's population? The devil wanna dead all our population, people in folk nation. Why the separation? Why we got Jamaicans hating on Haitians when the British and French rape both nations? Mexicans and blacks kill each other, straight hating, while the government profits from prison population. If you on the bottom, be you Anglo or Asian, you gotta recognize the realness in what I'm saying. You gotta recognize another G ain't the enemy. When the police ride and kill us frequently, we gotta make the youth see where the truth be. If you a G, then grow and develop GD. 50 years of gains and our people still poor. If we really run the streets, we should really end war.
Civil war for the soul of a nation. This is a struggle to save civilization. Demonstrations overthrowing the occupation. The annihilation of mental colonization. Civil war for the soul of a nation. We fight for the future of our civilization. Destroy the corrupt government organizations. Trying to survive cultural assassination.
Listen, our hearts were torn apart just like y'all was. Watching towers full of souls fall to sawdust. Every time we called your office, you ignored us. Now you're holding hearings on us all inside of Congress. Microscopes on us, asking which your hardest. My answer was in line with all of the founding fathers. I think Patrick said it best, give me liberty or death. I shall never accept anything less. You claim innocence, you play victimless, but you gave the kiss of death in the name of self-defense. Slavery and theft of other nations to the end of pacifying your citizenry with excess. We believe in freedom, justice, security, but they're only pure when they're applied universally. So certainly if I rage against the machine, my aim was only to clean the germs out of the circuitry. Urgently putting fear inside your heart, make you burn Qurans and tell me not to build a mosque. Me, my wife and babies, we ain't never made you hard. We just wanna touch our head to the floor and talk to God. Ask him to remove every blemish from our heart. The greatest threat of harm doesn't come from any bomb. The moment you refuse the human rights for just a few, what happens when that few includes you? Civil war.
met a woman long ago, her hair the black that black can go. Are you a teacher of the heart? Soft, she answered no. I met a girl across the sea, her hair the gold that gold can be. Are you a teacher of the heart? Yes, but not for thee. I met a man who lost his mind in some lost place I had to find. Follow me, the wise man said, but he walked behind. I walked into a hospital where none was sick and none was well. When at night the nurses left, I could not walk at all. Morning came and then came noon, dinner time. A scalpel blade lay beside my silver spoon. Some girls wander by mistake into the mess that scalpels make. Are you the teachers of my heart? We teach old hearts to break. One morning I woke up alone, the hospital and the nurse is gone. Have I carved enough, my lord? Child, you are a bone. I ate and ate and ate, no, I did not miss a plate. Well, how much do these suppers cost? We'll take it out in hate. I spent my hatred every place, on every work, on every face. Someone gave me wishes and I wished for an embrace. Several girls embraced me, then I was embraced by men. Is my passion perfect? No, do it once again. I was handsome, I was strong, I knew the words of every song. Did my singing please you? No, the words you sang were wrong. Who is it whom I address? Who takes down what I confess? Are you the teachers of my heart? We teach old hearts to rest. Oh, teachers, are my lessons done? I cannot do another one. They laughed and said, well, child, are your lessons done? Are your lessons done? Are your lessons done?
Yeah, barrel full of powder, ship full of tea. Close about an hour, bringing sick to the seas. Bellies full of barter, thick with the thieves. Once they hit the harbor, it's a wick and a breeze. There goes another one, right out from under them. Different seashore, same 30 stores. There goes another one, right out from under them. Worldwide mining town, steal it up, sell it down. And not too long ago, mom and pop owned the shop. Prognosis, progress, the Dow owns the block. Here to sell them salvation, an elevation sorta. Signal disorder in Celebration, Florida. They got the medicine to fix your mood. Tell you learn to mind your place and eat that Cisco food. You crave the arrogance the rich folk ooze. Take life, waste life just to get those jewels.
Heads will roll. Low life, recite that untold. Keep with the goals, rehearse with the 11. It'll be arrow after bullet after sunflower. Heads will roll. Low life, recite that untold. Keep with the goals, rehearse with the 11. It'll be barrel after barrel of that gun.
It seems we've fallen out of favor. The era ended on us, now the money's just paper. The house is all haunted. We had a hell of a run before it caught up. For all the corners cut, we got an avalanche of sawdust. Light for the party, we're the death of the novel. The glass is half empty, so pass the next bottle. It's the flight of the salesman, death of the bumblebee. Nothing left for the attorneys and the tumbleweeds. They say that God's on the right, so goes the rhetoric. But I think that cross is a kite that left a skeleton. And I think that Russell was right, but that's irrelevant, friend. For all I know, there'll be nothing left to defend tomorrow. Sugar in the gas tank, nothing in the cash box. Thought that we were so sick, looking like it's smallpox. The bullets are still on the shelves, but when the armory empties, we're melting down the bed.
Heads will roll. Low life, recite that untold. Keep with the goals, rehearse with the 11. It'll be arrow after bullet after sunflower. Heads will roll. Low life, recite that untold. Keep with the goals, rehearse with the 11. It'll be barrel after barrel of that gun.
Law and Order. Dick Wolf, aware in America, rocking a cheap sheep suit. Pull wool, weave through, stay on course to pull over by that pulled pork. Cops, keeping the peace, cocked, catch and release like a sportsman. See him in the court, then poor paying him a portion. Funny how they distort, extortion, never better. POS, dance to the rhetoric, lean to the left, call me terrorist, rock with it. Dance fever got them peeping out the prints on the floor. True believers keep their eyes on the horizon, catch me sizing up the silent. Check the crooked grind, watch me 50-50, keep the balance between the coping and the feeble mind. I hope the broken folk rewind, nothing much for token jokers here, skate off, we doing fine.
Heads will roll, low life, recite that untold. Keep with the goals, rehearse with the 11. It'll be arrow after bullet after sunflower. Heads will roll, low life, recite that untold. Keep with the goals, rehearse with the 11. It'll be barrel after barrel of that gunpowder.
Black wedding dress, pale, drowning body, bloated, lake water, algae, torn wedding dress.
For every hole I've punched in the wall, every piece of paper crumbled as we suffer in the bloodiest fall. For every pulsating ego blistered into moonripe nosebleeds, I nurse these festering wounds and drop rose seeds. And when the blizzards come, band-aid my scars. I strum lullabies on a handmade guitar. I'm waiting for the fan blades to carve a nice temperature. My leather heart beats to time signatures. Counter rhythms, no hops or hippie dance lighting. Self-medicating quill jots and pretty handwriting. I got a bag of pills chopped, I'm in the van hiding, eating boysenberries as I watch the city landslide. And there's a lullaby my daddy used to sing about the sharp shattering of dreams, paddling upstream, and you walk barefoot within the shadows of the kings amongst insects and stagger till it stings. You can't see my facial expression through my revitalizing mask, a fatal obsession. My heart's the size of my closed wrist, and I'm a deep six dive head first and won't miss. I got a halo sitting on top of my head, king me. But don't you try to talk to my species, cause we don't really like to talk that way. I got a pill you could swallow, a lullaby to say, a halo over my head, king me. But don't you try to talk to my species, cause we don't really like to talk to kings. I got a pill you could swallow, a lullaby to sing. I took the skeletons in my closet apart, then I used all the bones and built myself a house. I felt a tug on the line, so I reeled in and found an angel with my fish hook inside his mouth. So I keep him in a cage with his wings clipped. Feed him chunks of black earth and talk to him in pretense, like, oh, hello, we never did meet. Other people's shadows connect on my feet, and they follow me inside myself until it's too dark for them to exist. So they corner me and twist and poke me on my face or my chest with branches from the oak tree that I'm growing in a vase on my desk. There's rain clouds in my living room, dappling the blood orange skin that I'm peeling off the sliver moon. Sweet October, low-key heart, and I'm happy that these damn pills don't leave marks. I got a halo sitting on top of my head, king me. But don't you try to talk to my species, cause we don't really like to talk that way. I got a pill you can swallow, a lullaby to say, a halo over my head, king me. But don't you try to talk to my species, cause we don't really like to talk to kings. I got a pill you could swallow, a lullaby to sing. Step into my grotto, the weapon of the wretchedest legato. Snow vein blood sweating out the cosmos. I wanna kiss you on the spine, I'm hell-bent for leather just to lift you with my minds. Telekinetically, I fell upon a belladonna lily patch wrapped around clouds in the grease-stained sky. And every sewer in the city grew the fungus, and purely to lure me and slip a Judas tongue kiss. And there's a lullaby my daddy used to sing amongst all the rhapsodies of kings. Gods amongst insects, pimps amongst peasants, wingless angels on a matchstick above heaven, husbands amongst widowers who form behind me like an army and call me a shovel to love prisoners without a chance at parole unless they grow an apple tree branch from their soul.
son, because I'm gonna hit it every time. You want some more of that? I didn't think so!